Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we've got, one of the biggest questions there is that needs to be asked, that needs answers, and that is, how much SHIB do you think would need to be burnt to reach 0.01? Okay. Now that is a very, very big question. Okay, the 0.01, the 1 cent dream. I've read many articles, I've covered this topic, but I've always been curious what the people have to say. This is why it's important to go in forums like Reddit to actually scan through the different opinions. Now, let's dive deep into it and let's see if we can find some solutions here or some ideas. Now, this person says most of it, there's 477k people in this community. Each person buys $100 and burns it. That's 4.38 trillion coins burnt. Just saying, yep, you all do that. What, 500 trillion circulation? A spit in the bucket, really. You'd literally have to burn something like 499 trillion, pretty much. LOL. Yeah, okay. Convince 500,000 people who can barely afford to live to burn $100. Then as an idea, yep, about as asinine as thinking 0.01 is possible. People need to have reasonable expectations, or they will be disappointed that they don't receive a life-changing money for their 200.00 investment. $200 investment. SHIB has more math menu investors than any other token I've ever seen. I would venture to guess the vast majority of holders invested $50 or less. Keep reading, but 100 is not even close to enough. I think it's closer to 10,000 per person. No Lambo for you. Yeah, 4.38 trillion is only 0.79% of the current supply. Think about it. If 477k people all burnt $100 worth, you wouldn't even dent the supply by 1%. 100 times either of your numbers and you're getting close, otherwise you aren't denting the supply. Wouldn't be a bad idea at these prices. We've been burning 100 bills for 2 years. Almost I still have less money than before. We should do that every anniversary of SHIB. Our celebration doesn't have to be 100, can be any amount. You can be comfortable. Rough estimate, I ain't burning no goddamn 350 Loch Ness monster. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's going to take more than burning. It just makes it untouchable, but people still need to buy and sell, buy in order for it to be accumulated. The market cap need to reach 1 cent. You're most likely right. So we've got 99%. This is not a joke. If my math is correct, 99.9% needs to be burnt for the current market cap to equal 0.01. I agree with that. Yes, they're all delusional. Oh my God, we're burning 190 million Shiba in 3 days, which is 0.40463% of its supply. And they're talking about reaching 0.01, having over 410 trillion supply, living in a dream, brainwashed, thinking your $100 is going to make you go somewhere. Something like between 83, 110 trillion in first year. There's a lot of potential, I guess. Once they figure out Shibarium, you gotta figure every transaction, including metaverse transactions. SHIB will get burnt. People are forgetting that the SHIBverse will be operating on the Shibarium layer. All of it 550 trillion, all of it 11, all but one. I think I'm selling after reading this. Look, man, you ask a question like that and all these crypto gurus will come sleeping out of the woodwork. Just relax and wait and see. Something is going to happen pretty soon. If burn rates started to head a few trillion a year, speculation on a trajectory alone would likely send it there. 19.9%. So 99.9%, 250 trillion. The token needs to be utilized. You want the price to move, then find everything you can use it for and do that. And often as you can, just saying they are doing exactly this. The more it burns, the more it goes down. Gotta kick that guy out. Half the supply is just too much SHIB out there. I would be happy to see SHIB hit 0.03. Burning alone won't have it reach to 0.01. SHIB has to get into the wallets and companies outside of this bubble. It has to show that it has reliability, so companies and people outside of the community can take it seriously. Even if we burn it down, where it's just us owning SHIB, if it's not being used in transactions, it's useless. More than possible over the next couple of centuries. 25 billion. So a lot of numbers here. 99.9. How much nudge SHIB's Bitcoin worth? Do you think it will suppress Bitcoin? If not, how much do you think $100 billion market cap? Divide that by how many in circulation, you get your answer. About 350 and one chicken nugget. My guess is about 100 trillion. I know maths and current market cap supply would equal output. I think there's a lot of SHIBs locked away, no matter price, are moving for years and maybe even decades. 99% of it, 1 quadrillion, yes, 3/4 supply. 500 trillion, I thought the number was lower. The burns have been going on for what, 2 years now, low 50 trillion. What do you mean by burn it? So undoubtedly a lot of interesting comments here, questions, and I think just in general we can just hope that we can reach the 1 cent dream, because it's going to take a lot of different things. I personally believe that it's not just the burning, okay? Demand is very important as well. So if Shiba Inu becomes like this adopted payment method around the world, and if it gets way more exposure, if demand starts going up, if the holders start going up, so that's going to help push up the price. Secondly, we've got the burning. Guys, looking at the market cap, okay? With what we've got in circulation, if it was to reach 1 cent, it'd be absolutely crazy. Okay, $1, it'd be crazy. We'd be looking at trillions in more than the GDP of the US in market cap. So it has to be realistic. So therefore, it needs to be burnt, and as much of it as possible. I guess if we were to come together as a community and we all were to like put some money in there, all the holders, then it would work out. Okay, something could work out, but I don't think it'd be that easy to put the community together, although there are very, very active members that are willing to, burn a lot and really contribute to the community. Also, we've got a lot of these whales and institutions, companies, so hopefully they can do their bit. Let's see how Shibarium reacts, okay? I would be really curious of what would happen if, for example, 50% of the supply was to burn, okay? How much would it move the price? I mean, even if we were to reach just 2 zeros, I know 0.01 is the dream, okay? It's the 1 cent dream. But what if we had 2 zeros as an example? Still a great accomplishment, okay? That'd really increase the earnings. So it'd be very interesting just to see how much we can burn. But as of the current rate, back in 2022, okay, last year, that has recently finished, the burning was happening and there was burning every single day, but I think overall the figure of a few billion is not enough, okay? It's going to have to be in the trillions and a few hundred trillions. So something is going to have to happen. It's either the whole community comes together and, maybe the developers start putting out messages where, guys, this is the plan, this is how we could reach the target. So you guys are going to have to do this, that, okay? So there's more delegation from the top. Or Shiba Inu starts being just adopted as a payment method everywhere, so demand really starts increasing, we get more investors going in, okay? It just becomes this kind of utility. Or also, the burning. Apart from the Shibarium, we'll also have other developments, hopefully, and bit by bit we can achieve these amazing targets. But burning is definitely going to have to be one of the most important points in order to reach that 0.01. I don't think it's realistic to burn 99% of it, as some people stated, but if we could get a considerable amount, it'd be at least somewhere, okay? We'd be going somewhere with it. So as of now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that in the future it is possible to reach those targets. And sometimes I'm a little bit more optimistic, other times I'm a bit more pessimistic, depending on the information that comes out. But I think things are just going to become more clear when the layer 2 solution comes out, because I want to see it in effect. I want to see how much burning, and then maybe do the maths, calculate, and then we can see. But as of now, at least you get to see what the people are thinking, what investors are writing, their thoughts. And yeah, guys, hopefully we are on our journey, and we won't stop. And yes, the journey is going to be challenging, it could take some time, but nothing is achieved without patience, without time, and some hard work. So as usual, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that you guys are engaging, participating. So let me know what you think. How much SHIB do you think would need to be burnt to reach 0.01? I think, you know, would it be 99% of the supply, as some people are saying? Do you think around half the supply would be a good number, an achievable number? So something realistic as well would be very nice. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notifications bell, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.